Hey, what's up, my friend? Keala Kanae here, and in this quick video, I'm going to share with you some ideas around how to make money from home in affiliate marketing in 2020, and really in 2020 and beyond, right? So even if you're watching this video in 2021, 2022, 2026, I believe a lot of what I'm about to share here is still going to apply because it's applied over the last several years. Not a ton has changed since then. It applies today, and like I said, I predict that it'll also continue to apply for quite a bit of time going forth from here. So let's get down to business. A couple of things that I'm going to cover. One, I'm going to first go over at a high level overview of what affiliate marketing is at the heart of it. And then I'm going to talk about a very specific strategy that you can use right away to start getting results fairly quickly. All right, so first, let's talk about affiliate marketing for those who are new to this. And again, if you are already an affiliate or familiar with affiliate marketing, stick with me. I'll talk about some strategies here in just a moment that you'll probably find informing. All right, so what is affiliate marketing in a nutshell? Well, basically, as affiliate marketers, we generate an audience. We'll use this circle to represent an audience. So an audience is basically a group of people that has a desire that they want fulfilled or a problem that they want solved, right? And then we find an offer that will solve that problem. So this little square representing an offer. So let's say that we want to help the audience that we identified is people who want to lose weight, get in shape. That's an immensely large audience in one of the top 3 niches that exists. And we want to, instead of us creating a product and trying to, fill a warehouse full of inventory or deal with any shipping or customer support issues, merchanting, and all these various things that go along with building a traditional business. As affiliate marketers, what we do is we identify an audience, we identify an offer, and eventually what we'll do is place these tiny little ads, right? Well, let's erase that for just a sec here. Make it look a little bit sexier than that, right? So we'll place some ads on the internet that will, so those ads might be on Facebook, right? YouTube, Twitter, Google, Yahoo / Bing. We could do email drops, which I'll talk about here in a bit, or what's also called solo ads. So anyway, there's lots of different places that we can place ads on the internet. We want to basically identify where are these people hanging out. We place some simple ads in front of them, and we send them over to the offer. So as an example, let's say that the offer is weight loss soup recipes, right? So basically some soup recipes that people can use. They cook a soup. They use it as 1 meal replacement per day, and they lose 10 pounds over the course of a month on average. Let's say that that's the offer, right? Let's also say, just as an example, that offer is $50 and it pays a 50% commission or 25 bucks. Well, what we're doing is we're placing some ads on the internet. So let's say that we're placing some ads on Facebook. We might be targeting people who are interested in working out, losing weight, getting in shape. Their actions, their interests, their behaviors show us that they're interested in that. That's fairly easy to target on Facebook. And maybe we deliver an ad to them that says, hey, want to strip 10 pounds of fat without starving yourself or breaking a sweat? Check out these fat burning soup recipes, right? So then they click on that ad, they get sent over to the offer. If they buy, we earn a commission, right? So that is affiliate marketing in a nutshell. It's essentially identifying an audience that we want to market to, which is a niche, right? And then finding offers that are going to fill that niche's desires, sending that traffic to that offer, and earning a commission every time we generate that customer. So let's say that for these ads, we're paying $1. I'm making it keeping the numbers very round and simple here. Let's say that we're paying $1 per click on that ad, and we get a 10% conversion rate. So for every 10 clicks, we get one sale. That would be relatively high, but it is possible. I've seen that and better. So for every 10 clicks, we get one sale. Well, in this case, we would be paying, if we're paying $1 a click, we would spend $10 to get the 10 clicks. And for every 10 clicks that we sent here, we get one sale, so we earn $25 commission. So we're spending $10 to make $25, right? If you had a money machine that every time you put $10 in, you got $25 back, would you be excited about that money machine? Of course you would, right? If you had a little box that sat on your nightstand and for every 10 bucks you put in, you got $25 back, or in other words, for every dollar that you put in, you got $2.50 back, would you know, how much money would you want to put into that thing? Probably as much money as you could find, right? I mean, I don't know about you, but I go knocking on all my neighbors' doors and telling them to give me all the dollars that they can find, and I'll give them $1.50 back, and I'll keep the extra buck for myself, right? So that's basically the game of affiliate marketing, is what's called arbitrage. I'm trying to remember how to spell this here. Arbitrage, right? Which is basically we're paying, in this example, $10 for a total of 10 clicks, or $1 per click, but every click is worth, based on the conversion rates of that offer, we're paying $1 per click, but every click is worth $2.50. In other words, for $10 or 10 clicks, we're making an average of $25 or $25 commission. That's basically the game. It's just a game of arbitrage, right? And the beauty, the attractive piece of it, and the reason that I love affiliate marketing as a great way to get started online versus basically all of the other ways, is there's not a huge amount of risk, right? There's very little risk in that. I don't have to license any product. I don't have to, order 1,000 units and fill it up full of inventory, I don't have, unlike with Amazon, I don't have to create product and fill a warehouse at Amazon and hope that I'm able to sell that product and make that money back. There's a lot of risk involved in that. Even if I'm paying $2 for a freaking water jug or something like that, but I have to order 1,000 of them in order to, as a minimum order from the manufacturer, and I can slap my own label on them, that's still $2,000 worth of product up front that I'm then getting to Amazon at their fulfillment center and hoping then that I can sell it. Plus, I got to be able to sell it for a profit, figuring in that there's going to be some advertising cost to that potentially, at least if I want to scale it. There's going to be fees that are paid to Amazon and their fulfillment center for managing that for me. And then there's a little bit, maybe I sell that thing for 20 bucks, and for every 20 bucks, $20 sale I make, I keep $2 or $3, maybe $4 on the high end, right? With a lot of risk involved. Versus affiliate marketing, there's not a ton of risk up front, right? It doesn't cost me anything to be an affiliate of that weight loss offer, as an example. The only thing that I'm doing is then I'm spending on advertising. Now here is a piece that a lot of people forget, okay? So I'm gonna take the same concept, this audience that we talked about, say that the offer is the same. The offer is, weight loss soup recipes or whatever it might be. And instead of just placing these ads online and sending traffic directly over to the offer, what we'll usually do is we reverse engineer from here and we put up these simple little websites in between. Now this website would be called a squeeze page, or an opt-in page, or a landing page. These are all various terms for essentially the same thing. And then we reverse engineer from this page, we create the ad itself. So instead of sending the people who click on our ads directly over to the offer, we put a page in between. And I'll explain why that is here as we go forward. So stick with me. And this is where the real money is, right? So this squeeze page, the purpose of a squeeze page is basically, so imagine that we have a weight loss offer here, fat burning soup recipes that we talked about a minute ago. On this squeeze page, I might say something to the effect of, tired of counting fat calories and you know, running miles on the treadmill for barely any result, enter your email below to get instant access to fat burning soup recipes that'll help you strip 10 pounds in the next 30 days without counting calories or ever breaking a sweat, okay? So that's the headline, something like along those lines, right? And then on that page, I say, enter your email, right? So they have the opportunity then to enter their email address. When they enter their email address on that page, then they go over to our offer page. Then they go over to the page where they can actually see the offer, maybe watch an informational video, they can read about it, and they can decide whether or not it's for them. Now, the reason that this is important is, would you agree that most people, the very first time they maybe see something online, they probably don't buy it right away, right? As an example, I very recently ordered a pair of UE, Ultimate Ears, custom headphones. So these headphones run $800 to $1,500, $1,800. They're custom molded to your ear canal. They're like what a lot of the major performers, musicians use on stage. You'll see them with those wires plugged into their ears. They're listening to the sound of their performance on stage. Anyway, I saw those online and I kept seeing them for months before I was finally willing to pull the trigger. Now, granted, that's $1,000. Mine I bought were like $1,300. So it's gonna take me a little while to decide whether or not I wanna risk $1,300 on some headphones, right? But I did it. So I didn't do it immediately after I saw that, but over time, seeing the offer, I was eventually convinced and I eventually pulled the trigger and purchased. Well, most people are gonna be roughly the same. They wanna do a little bit of their due diligence, they wanna do some research, they need to be warmed up to the idea before they buy. If we just place an ad and send that traffic, those visitors over to the offer, they might buy or not buy. And if they click away, they could be gone forever. We might do some retargeting ads to try to bring them back, but then we're paying to display our ads to them over and over again. If you don't know what retargeting ads are, don't worry about it. That's a topic for another time. However, by doing this, what we're doing is we're sending the traffic over to a page where they have to give us their email. We're kind of like a gatekeeper. They give us their email first before they go over to the offer. Well, now let's say that we get 50% of these people to give us their email address. So we send 1,000 visitors over to this page. 50% of them give us their email. They go and see the offer. But now what's more important is when they gave us their email, I have now 500 subscribers on an email list that I can then email over and over and over and over again about this offer here, and potentially, over the course of the next week, month, year, whatever, I'm gonna get some of them to buy. But here's what's more important is I have the attention, I have 500 emails that I can send other offers to as well. Maybe they're not interested in fat burning soup recipes. Maybe they want a simple weight loss shake. Maybe they want a protein powder. Maybe they want a workout program. Who knows? What I know is I have 500 people who raised their hand and said that they were interested in something to do with losing weight, and I can now send them other offers. That's where the real money is made, is in this list. That's the asset that we're building that is worth, that has real long-term value going forth into the future. And as we continue to add subscribers to that list, its equity or value continues to increase, right? So here's a concept that you can chew on as far as how to make money in affiliate marketing in 2020. This is something that we do currently. In fact, I'm working with a friend of mine. As I'm shooting this video right now, I'm working with a friend of mine. We're partnering on a project. We'll probably build another million person, probably 2 million person email list before this year is over in a specific niche with the strategy that we're using. So let's say we pick a niche like weight loss, right? So we know that there's a huge audience in that niche. That's a huge desire for people, is to look good, feel good, be in shape. And instead of us getting married to the offer that we're going to promote, what we might do is select a few different offers. Okay? So I'm going to say this is offer 1, offer 2, and offer 3. Okay? So now, instead of us promoting just one offer, we're going to select 3 offers that fulfill that need. And now we're going to run just a slightly more generic ad, right? It says, tired of counting calories and running endless miles on a treadmill? Wait until you see this. Now, I'm not saying that that's good ad copy or anything like that. I'm just giving you some thoughts off the top of my head. Folks click on that ad on Facebook or Google or whatever it might be. They head over to our page, our squeeze page. So we still put the squeeze page here, right? And now let's say that that squeeze page basically says scientifically proven formula, burns fat fast without counting calories or breaking a sweat, let's say, right? Enter your email for more information. And assuming that that headline fits our offers, right? So we want to be as transparent as possible, as real as possible, as authentic as possible, with integrity, giving them a headline that's attractive enough to generate the lead, to get the email address, but generic enough that we can put multiple offers behind it. So what will happen here on this page is then instead of only having one offer that we're promoting, we take this and we put a link here. It's called a tracking link or a link rotator. And every time somebody that enters their email, we just rotate through these 3 different offers. So on the other end of that page, every time, so somebody clicks, they come to this page, they're going to enter their email address on the page. When they do that and they click submit, that is directing them to a link that's going to split the traffic evenly across 3 different offers. So they're going to see one of these 3. We don't know which one, right, for any individual person. It's just going to, visitor 1 goes to offer 1, visitor 2 goes to offer 3, visitor 3 goes to offer 3, visitor 4 goes to offer 1, visitor 5 goes to offer 2, visitor, and so on and so forth, right? So they're going to go to all of these different offers, and over time, we're going to discover which one of these converts the best, right? So let's say that we send 100 clicks to this one, and we get one sale and make $50. And say we send 100 clicks to offer number 2, we make 3 sales, and therefore we make $125. Let's say we send 100 clicks to offer 3, and we get no sales, and we make $0. That could happen. Okay. Well, no problem. So that's 300 clicks, right? Let's say then that we were paying $1 per click, like I was saying earlier. So $1 per click on our ad. We're sending the traffic over to the squeeze page. We get, let's say, well, we said we had 300. So let's say we get 50% conversions here. Let's say we sent 600 clicks. Okay, so that we got 600 clicks. So we've paid $600 here. Okay, we sent them to a squeeze page. We collected 50% of the emails of visitors to that page. So now we have 300 leads on our email list. And of those 300 clicks that we sent, we made $175, right? So on this one, we made $50 divided by 100 clicks. So this one was worth 50 cents per click. This one here, we made $125 for 100 clicks. And again, I'm just keeping the numbers round to make this simple. On this one, we made $1.25 per click. And on this one, we made $0, right? So we made no money per click, right? Okay. So what we would consider here, and again, just I'm not saying that this is where we would make the decision with only 300 clicks or 300 leads, but I'm keeping the numbers round. So what we consider here is, that this, in this instance, would be the winning offer, right? So now we've tested, and we would say on this offer, we're making $1.25 per click. We're gonna now direct all of our leads at that one offer because it seems to be converting the best and giving us the best earnings in return. Now you might be thinking, well, Keala, you spent $600 and you made $175 in this test between these two, and so you lost money. And that's what an average marketer thinks, right? But that's not true. I spent $600 to generate 300 leads, right? To build this asset here. So I generated 300 leads. In other words, I paid $2 per lead, right? But then I made $175 back. I liquidated some of that ad spend, right? So what I actually paid in that $600, I made 175 back. So 175 minus, 600 minus 175 is what? 425, I believe. Right? So I spent $425 to generate 300 leads. What does that cost per lead? Wally, can you hand me? I'm just talking to my camera guy behind the phone. I'm sorry, behind the camera. I'm gonna just pull this up here. We'll just do some real quick math. So 425 divided by 300 leads equals, I actually paid $1.41 per lead. Right? To get a subscriber on this email list, I paid $1.41. I paid $600 worth of clicks. I liquidated and received back instantly almost 175 of that cost. I paid 400, so I'm still negative 425 or $1.41 per lead. But I have email subscribers for $1.41. Now remember, I'm gonna promote other offers to this list, right, over time. And over time, on my lists particularly, I will tend to make, depending on the list and the niche, I'll tend to make anywhere from $15 per lead to $25 per lead in the long run. And I've had lists that did way more. I'm just giving you a very average range. So would you agree that if I can pay $1.41 or $2 per lead and make $15 to $25 back per lead that I generate on that list, is that an asset worth acquiring? Well, of course it is, right? I mean, if you could put $1.41 in and in 90 days, let's say, get $20 back, how much money would you put in? Probably every dollar you could find, right? Some people invest in real estate. Some people invest in stocks. Some people invest in, gold and other assets. All of that is fine. As internet marketers, affiliate marketers, what we're doing is we're investing in an asset that we build called a subscriber list, an email list. So we generate this list of people who have raised their hand and said that they're interested in a particular niche. They're interested in something, and we put them on a list. Hopefully, over the next few months, I'm gonna keep them engaged. I'm gonna send them some additional valuable content. I might send them some YouTube videos. I might send them some free offers. I might send them access to other people's newsletters. I'll send them whatever I can to keep them engaged, keep them opening up their emails from me. And at times, I'm gonna send them another offer, right? Probably related to losing weight. And over time, they're gonna buy some of those offers. And does that mean that every lead that I generate is going to, that I'm gonna earn this much money from every lead? No. Only a fraction of those leads are ever gonna buy anything. But the ones that do liquidate the cost of all of the others, if that makes sense. And it puts our business in profit in the long run. So a lot of times people think that they're supposed to make money right here, right? Like they're supposed to liquidate their ad spend right away and make money out of the gate and turn that into a profit just from, that initial click on an ad that goes to a squeeze page. They're supposed to, break even or make money on that first initial offer. And while that is possible, and I've seen it done and I have friends that are doing it from time to time, it usually takes a lot of testing and a lot of dialing in before you get to that point. And my only point here is that if you're a beginner and you're looking at building an online business as an affiliate marketer in 2020, why not just focus on what the long-term game is? And the long-term game is here. It's building that email list, right, of subscribers who are interested in a particular niche, that you can own that asset for a long period of time. You can mail it other offers. You can do launches to that list. I have somebody right now who's reaching out to me about doing a product launch with them. It's a $2,000 offer. They want to do a product launch to my list. To give you some perspective on that, I've done similar offers where I have somebody who wants to launch a product. I promote that product to my list. I maybe put them on a webinar, and we've made anywhere from 500,000 in sales to as much as 1.2, 1.3 million in sales in a week launching an offer to that list. Right? That wouldn't be possible if we didn't have that email list. So in the long run, we're going to pull out of it more revenue than it costs us to build it. And that's the real game. That's the long game, right? And so that's at least one of many strategies for making money as an affiliate marketer in 2020 and beyond. Obviously, there's a whole lot more to this than I can possibly explain in one simple video. Somewhere around here, there will be a link to maybe a PDF or a webinar of mine that you can attend. Takes this in a bit more depth, and you can attend no cost. It is limited availability though. I don't know how long we'll keep that up, but you can attend, learn much more about this, learn how to apply this. I take it much deeper on that masterclass. So if you want more information about that, you can find that link somewhere around this video in the description perhaps. Remember to subscribe to get more content from me, and I look forward to seeing you in another video. Take care. Bye.